Ellarigu namaskara. I hope you all are doing good. Welcome back to the Little Things. So today it's like 8 in the morning and we are headed out to Service Ontario, and it's been like almost 7 months since we have come to Canada and we have not got our health card yet. Very irresponsible of us, but yes, we are going out today to get it done. His shift starts by 12, so we have like 3 hours time because Service Ontario opens up around 9 in the morning. So we are walking there. It will take us almost 30-40 minutes because we don't want to use public transportation. So let's see how it will go. We'll keep you updated. And guys, if you're wondering why we are not wearing our masks yet, we are still not on the main road. It's a residential place. You can literally see there are no people at all. So once we head out of this lane, maybe then we'll wear it. And guys, one more thing, summer is officially over in Canada and it's time for fall. And have a look at the leaves. They are starting to change the colors and it's turning to be beautiful. The leaves have started getting this rustic look and soon it'll all be of different shades. And also the weather is really awesome today. It's my most favorite kind of weather, and it had rained very heavily yesterday night. So as we walk past the trees, right, all these water droplets, it's like falling on us. It's really nice. Let me also quickly tell you guys about the process. So if you visit the Service Ontario official website, you will get a form to be downloaded. So get a printout of it, fill up all your details and carry it with you. Along with that, you need to take 3 documents. We are carrying our passport, COPR and the bank statement. So they need 3 proofs. So let's see whether it will work out or not, or if there's any more update, I'll let you know. So we have reached the main road, so let me wear our masks, okay? I'll talk to you later. So guys, we are at the Kingston Road and it's a very long walk. And guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me posting the picture of this place. It's St. Teresa School and it's so huge and so beautiful. Actually, if you go to Crescent Park in Scarborough, you can have a back view of the same school. So it's really beautiful. I love this place. So guys, if you take this right, you can go to Bluffs. That's somewhere we want to go very soon. Oops, no time for this. This particular junction at Kingston Road, it's filled with motels. And also guys, if the video is quite shaky, then I'm sorry for it. We are really in a hurry and we are literally brisk walking so that we are on time. So I'm really sorry if the video is a bit shaky, okay? This is a construction site here and have a look at this. They have secured the pathway or pavement so that nobody gets hurt. Isn't that awesome? And also there's Canadian Tire right over here. There's a story about this place. I'll share with you guys some other time. And guys, we removed our masks because there's literally no one on the street. Everyone's busy with their cars and public transport, so it's an absolute empty street. So I don't see the point of wearing masks here. We're almost reaching, guys. Another 5 minutes we should be there. But we're feeling so hot because we have walked almost 2-3 kilometers now. In spite of the weather, it feels so hot. But it's nice. Look at this cute little house. Now if you're wondering, why am I showing you all these house clips? Because I find them really adorable. Before the snow actually starts, you get to enjoy all these front yard gardens that they maintain, and they do it so nicely, you know. So I really enjoy watching all these things. So I'm sharing it with you guys as well. Guys, I think this is an apple tree. Like, how many apples are there? Oh my god. And we are almost here. So we have come to the Service Ontario, which is located at the Cliff Crest Plaza. And we think there's already a queue for it. Yes, there's a queue and we gotta line up. So there's Service Ontario over there and there's this long queue. Let's stand here. That's the line in front of us. So it's exactly 9 and they have started their service. So we are waiting for our turn and the line has grown so much, guys. Can you see? It's gonna take some time. Let's see. So guys, we are done with our process and they gave us this letter instead of the health card, and which will take around 6 weeks they said, but it can take more time because of the COVID situation. It will be mailed to our address. So that's done. And we did a blunder actually. I'll talk to you about that in detail while I'll explain the sections of the form which you need to fill up. So we had given an address incorrectly, so the lady, she was really courteous and helpful. She helped us out. She gave us another form to fill out and explained it clearly to us. In the browser, type in OHIP and go to the website. So if you go here, they say how to apply for OHIP and get a health card. you can directly download the registration form for the OHIP. Before that, you can once go here how to apply, and you will get a detailed account of how to go about this process. And they say you must apply for OHIP in person at Service Ontario Centre, and you will need to bring the following documents with you. The first one is the registration for Ontario Health Insurance Coverage form, which I showed you above. And then you need 3 separate original documents. These should not be photocopies, alright? You need to carry the original documents just to cross verify everything. So one that proves your Canadian citizenship or OHIP eligible immigration status. This could be your permanent resident card or COPR in case of new immigrants. And then you need another document that proves you live in Ontario. You can use your driver's license, income tax assessment, or bank documents. And the third piece of information that they need is it has to support your identity. You can use credit card or passport from any country. Okay, and you also have a link here which will give you the complete list of qualifying identification documents. So this is for Canadian citizens, and for permanent residents you can either carry your PR card or COPR. That should be fine. And then for proof of residency, again you have so many different documents which you can carry. I took the bank account statement which had my mailing address on it. And then proof of identity, again you have so many different things. I had carried my Indian passport. And they also have this place where you can find a Service Ontario Centre. And please keep in mind, before you go to the Service Ontario location, you have to check whether the service is available online, and also ensure that the location is open. And these are the COVID measures that you need to take. And they have given you helpline numbers which you can use if you have any questions. And they've also mentioned that they will never ask for your SIN, so please don't carry that. And over here you have open and closed, alright? So having a look at these, you will know which service centers are open and which are closed, and what are the timings. See, for example, this one closes at 1 p.m. and some locations they close at 5 p.m. So please be mindful of this. So there are many locations which you can choose from. Alright, so now let's get back and download the form. As I told you, either you can download from here or directly when you open the website, you have it over here. Just click on it and click on this link. The file will get downloaded. Click on the file. So okay, here click on the English form, which will take you to page 2, and if you click on French, it will take you to the page 3. So here one thing you need to note is, if you're new or returning to Ontario, then you have to complete all the sections A, B, C. If you're renewing it, then you need to complete just A and C. And another thing is, you need to print and use a blue or black pen, because if you try to enter the details here directly, as you can see, it's coming in red. We don't want that. So first take a printout and then fill out the application form. So section A is pretty easy. You need to provide all your personal information of last name, first name, sex, date of birth, official language preference. Have you ever had an Ontario health card would be no for new immigrants. Then provide your telephone number, your residence location, and you have to also fill in the date moved to this address. Most preferably give the date when you entered Ontario. And then comes section B. It has to be completed only by new or returning residents. So this section is where we had goofed up. You have to actually give your home country's address here. So I'm from Bangalore. I'll have to fill up all the details of my residency in Bangalore, and here you need to provide when did you land in Ontario, and also when did you take a permanent residence in Ontario. So most probably these two will be the same dates, and also when did you leave the above address will be the day when you left your home country. And how long do you plan to live in Ontario, you can choose accordingly. Now if you're a new immigrant, then except for are you a new immigrant, which would be yes, everything else will be marked as no. Alright, and then section 3 is just an agreement. You read out everything, all the confirmations that you need to make, and then signature of the applicant, and then you will sign it over here, and the date is automatically provided here. Alright, and you need not fill in any details here. This is specifically for the ministry use only. I need to mention one little piece of information here, which is about this organ donor. So when you visit Service Ontario, the person over there will ask you whether you're interested in organ donation. So you can make a choice whether it needs to be just for transplantation purpose, or for medical research as well. This is something that they'll ask you, so please be aware of that. And then you can just click on print form, and you will get this form downloaded, and fill it up and take it along with you to Service Ontario. So we had to wait in the queue for almost 45 minutes. There were some 15 to 20 people ahead of us, and inside again there was a small queue, and I can say it will take around 5 to 10 minutes for one person, and since it was two of us, it took almost 20 minutes. It was actually drizzling some time back, and finally the sun is out now, so the weather is really nice. Also there was Toronto Public Library next to the Service Ontario, so we got our library card, and I also borrowed a book from there. So it's been a very productive morning for us, and Mr. Husband wants to have French vanilla from Tim Hortons. So we are heading there, and after that we'll head back home because he has to start with his work. Finally done with everything. He is enjoying his coffee. So we are headed back home. Now if you're wondering why we waited for like 7 months to get our Ontario health card done, then the reason is when we came to Canada, COVID was not this big, and we still had that 3 months restriction, right? So we thought anyways, even if we apply, it will take 3 months time, so we will get it done later. Instead we thought we'll get other things done, like getting a bank account done or searching for jobs and all those things. But then once he got his job, COVID also escalated pretty quick, and we just didn't do it, you know. So finally we have a reason why we are getting it done now. I'll share it with you guys in the next video. But yeah, finally this is done. One thing done. One thing less to worry about. It's so windy today, We are back at the apple tree. Just look at it. How many apples are there? We pay to buy apples, and it's all here. Bye bye. I guess that's it for the day, guys. I wish to see you all soon in my next video. I wish for all of us to be blessed with abundant love, peace and happiness. Take care and do remember, life's all about the little things.